Welcome back. We're going to start drawing now using our viewfinder. So I finished taping it down so it's quite sturdy both ways. And I'm going to draw 6 rectangles, 3 portrait format, where the rectangle's going up and down, and then 3 landscape format, where the rectangle's moving across. So again, you can use a ruler if you want to draw straight lines. I'm just going to draw with my free hand some straight lines and about that size. Don't have to get too precious about that because we're starting to sketch. Okay, so I'll draw some rectangles. Notice I'm using my little finger on the page. I'm using my little finger to guide my pencil as I move. That's one drawing technique that works really well for me. All right, so I've got one portrait, one landscape, then I'll put another landscape over here. Notice I'm drawing a few lines to get the one straight line. That's the way I like to work. Nice and sketchy. Drawing our thumbnail sketches. And we're focusing on drawing what we can see. So part of learning to draw observational drawings is to learn how to see and to really look at what you're drawing. Okay, so drawing number 1, I want you to do a closed composition and get yourself a few small objects on your desk. Anything that you've got. You could have a drink bottle, you could have some hand sanitizer spray, anything that you've got, your mobile phone, anything at all. All right, and I'm looking at this mug. I'm holding my viewfinder right up close and I'm getting a closed composition. The composition is really closed in on the shape. I can just see a section of that object. So moving my viewfinder further away, I'm getting an open composition where I can see all around the object. I'll be drawing that next. But I just want you to focus in on an object and draw a section of it. So I can see the top of the mug, a nice oval shape there. I'll draw that in. And again, I'm holding my little finger on the page, guiding my pencil as I draw. Then I can see the beautiful curve of that mug coming down the sides there. Okay, and I'm going to work nice and quickly for you. You might take a little bit more time than I am. But that's drawing number 1, and that's our closed composition, like a close-up. All right, and now I'll turn my viewfinder around, going landscape, move it back a little bit. I'm actually going to move it right back so you can see me draw. And I'm looking through my viewfinder and I can see all of the mug this time over on that side of the page. And then I've got my mug shape tapering down. I'm looking at the symmetry of this shape, how it's nice and even both sides. Okay, I've got my mug drawn there. And now I'm drawing the hand sanitizer next door. Just getting that shape in there. All right, I can go more details than that. You can look at shadows and all sorts of things, but we're just describing the forms with outline. Okay, and then we can go in and add a bit more detail later on with line as well. Okay, so we've got our open composition. Now, drawing number 3, let's do a faraway shot. So you can have a look, maybe if you've got a window, you can look out the window, or you might just look across the room. Say, having a look around, I could draw outside my window there. You might see somebody across the room, another desk across the room from where you are, anything like that. Okay, and so drawing a distance view, a long distance view. All right, and I can draw in my house. As I'm working in my studio at the moment, it's a little bit away from my house. So drawing in the basic shape of what I can see and then adding in some details with line. All right, now I'm trying to make this video nice and short, so just imagine I finished that one off. The next one, number 4, is I want you to swap pencils, swap hands. So hold the pencil in your other hand and draw with your non-dominant hand. So now I'm working with my right hand, and I'm going to have a go at drawing part of that mug again and the spray bottle, looking at that and noticing maybe I just see half of the mug, so the mug's going off the side of the page a bit there. Noticing I get a playful lyrical line. It's very different to drawing with my hand that's had lots and lots of practice over my lifetime there. So just having a bit of a play with drawing with your other hand. Most of you will be right-handed, so having a go at drawing with your left hand and noticing the difference, and you might appreciate drawing with your dominant hand after you've had a go at drawing with your non-dominant hand. So then we'll just label that one. This is my right hand. All right. And number 5, I want you to find a composition that can be abstract. So if I have a look up close and I just get a section, again, it could be over here, maybe just there, thinking about, oh yeah, I can see the top shape here of the mug, and I've got the bottom shape of the mug. I've got the tube of hand cream here. I like to have hand cream around when I'm doing art, because you wash your hands. If you paint and use ink and things and you wash your hands, it's good to moisturise after. All right, and then with this composition, it's really starting to look a bit abstract, like a semi-abstract. Okay, so call this one a semi-abstract. Yeah, it looks a bit like a mug, but you're not sure because you can only see a section of it. So as soon as we start to not be able to recognize shapes and forms in things, then they become a little bit mysterious. What is that exactly? And going into the semi-abstract. And then the last one is a free choice. Finding any composition that you like and drawing that. Okay, so if you can complete those 6 drawings for me, please, using line and creating the shapes and then going in and adding some detail with line.